We know now there are more than 400 confirmed variant cases in Canada, all but 29 of them related to the mutation first identified in the UK. It is much more transmissible, we know, and we also have this morning a statement from a top scientist in the UK revealing how big a problem it is likely to become for years to come. Tessa Arcilia is in London with more on that story. Tessa.
Heather, indeed, it's the transmissibility that is really worrying scientists right now. If you remember, this Kent or UK variant was found in September 2020, and now it is in over 50 countries, including Canada, as we have been reporting. And the worry here is that we're playing catch up with the virus. It is changing fast. There have already been mutations that have been found. And in terms of transmissibility, experts are putting it between 30 and 70%. But it doesn't even matter what that number is. The fact is, it is spreading much faster than the original coronavirus, COVID-19, that we have now during this pandemic. The top scientist here in the UK says this is really a worry. Take a listen.
What's really affected us at the moment is transmissibility, because the new variant has swept the country, is going to sweep the world in all probability. And once we get on top of it, or it mutates itself out of being virulent, causing disease, then we can stop worrying about it. Looking in the future, we're still going to be doing this 10 years down the line now, right, in my view.
And she was saying, it's not even whether it is more lethal than the other variants that we have. The jury is still out on that. The fact that it is just spreading so quickly is the main problem, because numerically that will cause more illness, more people going into hospitals. There's simply more burden on everyone and the system. And so she says this is what they're really looking into, and how to stop that, and how to catch that kind of variant and the speed in which it is spreading. Now, this fear of variants, it is also across the political spectrum here in the UK. Heather, they have imposed tough new measures starting on Monday. So anyone coming from a list of so-called 33 red list countries, which includes Portugal, the UAE, would have to stay at hotels and quarantine there at their own expense. And also, if you lie at the border about where you came from, you could face up to 10 years in jail. Now, that has received a lot of backlash. 10 years, it seems like a really harsh punishment, disproportionate. But today, the Health Secretary, Matt Hancock, said he's not apologizing for that tough measure because it is necessary. They don't want any more new variants in this country. Heather.
So just listening to all of that, the new measures, the new strains, no end in sight to all of this. Tessa, what are you hearing from people there? How are they dealing with all of this?
I mean, it is tough. I mean, people are already looking at summer holidays. They just want to be out there. They just want to break from this lockdown. I'm also in quarantine right now, just got back into the country. So it is having such a mental toll. So the question people are asking is, can we go on holiday this summer? There is an answer to that. Let's take a listen to the British Prime Minister.
Everybody knows it's currently illegal to go on holiday. That's the state of play at the moment. We're looking at the data every day. I'm afraid it is just too early for people to be certain about what we'll be able to do this summer.
That didn't go down well, Heather, today. That's the discussion here in the media. People are asking, really, we can't go on holiday? And the fact that the word illegal was used and equated to holidays, that does show you how strict they're being here, Heather.
It does indeed. Tessa, thank you very much. Tessa Arcilia from London.